frantic yet today. I do not think. So, should be a good match coming up. I mean, I'm ecstatic. We made it to the grand final, everybody. Like, wow, we made it. Both players getting ready to ready up. There's a lot of discussion about this map pick. Some people are like, huh, NineX is not smart for picking this. Other people think he is smart, so we will see. Once again, this map is the size of a broom closet without a railgun. And that's why he picked it. Because he knows that his opponent is very strong with the rail. Yep, that's exactly it. No rail, he knows his opponent. Sometimes you gotta play the player, not play the game.
Prepare to fight.
Very up in the air about who has this match. As we go live here in the grand final, we're going to be following NineX here. Picks up the rocket launcher and does manage to get the red armor off the start. It looks like his opponent is going to pick up that mega health and a yellow armor, so now some rockets being exchanged on the right half of that map. NineX forcing some damage onto himself so he can pick up that yellow armor. Now trying to get a shaft. This way he does get it, but it looks like Wutang is going to be keeping himself on that position. And now NineX forced into that death trap of a red armor room. And Wutang on the top in the better position, but not really pulling out the shaft like he should. But Wutang might be able to get the kill here as he cuts NineX off. And looks like NineX squeaks out first blood as NineX does get the second kill, walking away with only 6 health. And now feeding Wutang's shaft, but Wutang then goes ahead and, oh man, that was nuts. This is just 3-0 in favor of NineX. So, 1 minute in, NineX being very careful, and people should not be calling me. So sorry about that, guys. Anyway, people don't know that I'm busy working. So, back to the match here. Looks like we're actually going to have to switch to Wutang, because Wutang is starting to take control of this map. Is he going to be able to take NineX down here at that rocket launcher stand? 25 health. He's waiting for that mega. Is he going to be able to hold out for it? No, but he does manage to pick up that that 50 health bubble. Knows his opponent's going for that yellow armor up on the top. Grabs the mega, goes through the portal. Does manage to pick up that yellow, keeping NineX off it. But is he going to be able to pick up a frag as he runs out of all of his ammo? Finally gets some rockets, but NineX is now down in that position, and it looks like it doesn't work out in his favor. You're the first person to ask all night about the music. I'm not doing it just for one person, no offense. This is Quake, deathmatch. So anyway, 4-2 in favor of NineX, 7:45 to go. Wutang sitting at that middle shaft battle coming out. Maybe gonna pick up a kill as NineX does come over the top. NineX holding this map to our surprise. 5-2. Maybe the decision to pick a map with no railgun did work out to his benefit, as we did see Wutang hitting 50% rail pretty much almost consistently through this whole tournament. And now Wutang on that bottom position. NineX forcing himself in, but Wutang taking advantage of the situation, and now maybe Wutang is going to be able to do something here with this spawn because he knocked NineX off his control. So now it's running spawn after spawn as NineX is trying to force his way out, getting shafted. And oh, NineX feeding a rocket back as Wutang got over aggressive trying to jump in there. Wutang being hesitant to go into that red armor room now as picks up the yellow. NineX coming in with that shaft, getting knocked back with some good rockets from Wutang. Wutang kind of playing the passive game, but now NineX doing a good job with that shaft, keeping his opponent far off and back away from him. 5-7 in favor of NineX. Wutang needs some armor here as he sees that yellow come up, sees his opponent down on the bottom, knows he just picked up that mega health, and now needs to get something going as he's putting himself in that lower position, and this is not the Wutang that we saw up until this tournament. This map is a wrench in his machine. Fall NineX now as he's back in that red armor room, waiting for it, gets it, decides to rocket jump but misses it. Could hurt him. Grabs that 50 health bubble, and now maybe he's gonna go try to take a yellow armor to keep the super control going. Nice rocket out of the teleporter onto Wutang, and Wutang goes swimming in the lava. And now NineX has an opportunity to really just go back, get the items you need, reassess where you need to be, picks up that mega health, gets hit with the rocket out of the teleporter, manages to back up, and does get into the red armor room with almost no problem. So now going to the teleporter, is he going to chase? No, he's going to play passive and go position himself better, which is a smart move. Very smart move. 8-5, there's no reason to be cocky confident yet. 5 minutes and 18 seconds left. Wutang coming down that top corridor and does shaft up NineX. So, let's see, 8-6, NineX being forced to run and out of that teleporter due to the rocket, and NineX became Sir Isaac Newton himself, discovering gravity. Wutang jumps in that red armor stand. It does pay off as he walks away with 1 health, but he does get hit. The lead is almost tied for, as Wutang now making a bad decision to go up that jump pad and gets hit with a rocket. Set 9-7, and NineX dominating with now that shaft over the top. Follow NineX here. Got that shaft. He's playing the under position well with the shaft. He knows that he cannot get that rocket splash damage aiming up, so he's pulling up the shaft to get the damage while he can. Meanwhile, his opponent is getting the splash damage shooting down at him, so he might damage himself here just to pick up that yellow, or he's going to wait for his opponent to come down, and now he'll damage himself to pick up that yellow. Armor star of his opponent. Wutang down there at the mega health stand, trying to catch NineX off guard, but NineX does get into the red armor room. It's kind of a suck place to be honest. Like, his opponent is in control of when he leaves, unless of course he does that and deep fries him. And NineX decides, yeah, I just got a kill. I'll go for we'll swim in the lava for a second. It's all good. Wutang, nice little trick jump there, trying to sneak up on NineX, but NineX not having it. 12-6, manages to keep the yellow armor under his control. Wutang has 10 more yellow armors, but that's to say NineX has 10 more red armors. It is control right here for NineX. 5 health. If he can get that mega health, he might accidentally. Nope, he got hit with that rocket splash. I thought he was going to crater there for sure. But Wutang now in a position to finally do something. As you see him in NineX's face, NineX being forced to run. Wutang was not fortunate enough to pick up that mega health through the teleporter, as NineX then now getting taken down time after time, juggled around, and Wutang is bringing this match back really quick. 3-point spread, 4-point spread now, as NineX does manage to get in the red armor room and pick that up. 2:48 remaining in this first map. CPM 24 frantic. NineX trying to just not take too much damage, set himself up to be in the position for the super control. Wutang coming out of the teleporter, pretty swift, shaft in hand, and NineX maybe being able to get him off. Can he grab? NineX does luckily get that 50 health bubble. Now jumps in on Wutang, who is in the the red armor death trap. But NineX has such low health that Wutang won't have too big of a problem killing him. Unless, of course, Wutang just eats a rocket from NineX, as you see Wutang going through the teleporter. Getting shafted there off into the middle. NineX, oddly enough, missed those 25 health bubbles. I don't know what that was all about, but he decided to go get those ones. Maybe he's saving them for later. But Wutang coming over the top, eats a rocket from NineX, and NineX now going down, but stuck in that lower position. This is that 50 health bubble. That's going to be crucial, as he, wow, luckily is able to hit those 2 rockets on Wutang, but gets shafted. So those 2 health bubbles he saved didn't really actually help. So 16-11 in favor of NineX, as NineX just barely getting away, as 1 minute and 11 seconds. Wutang could bring this back, this would be one of the most epic comebacks of the night. He has the armor. Does he have the aggression and the aim to pull it off? And it looks like they're dancing. Shotgun in hand for NineX. And NineX doing a great job getting away. Not getting away, but just keeping the time ticking. And now the game is 2-point spread. And it looks like Wutang, 45 seconds, feeds NineX a rocket. It does pick up another kill. 1-point spread here. It's 15, 16, 40 seconds left. We could be going into overtime. It's really about who gets this next kill right here. And it looks like NineX might get the benefit of the doubt of having that. But no, he had the shaft, but he ran out of the ammo. And now, 26 seconds. And NineX is going to get shot. Oh my god. Shotgun chase for the win. Here we go. What is going on as Wutang has 14 seconds to get 1 kill. And he does! We might be going into overtime, folks! Oh, 3! Oh, and overtime! 2 minutes added, and this match just got that much more intense. We have NineX coming back at the just as the time ticked over to get the kill. So Wutang almost made that fatal mistake. Like, oh my god! We have another minute and 30. The score is still tied. How many overtimes might we see on this map? We might even go into a second as Wutang drops down on NineX, causing a suicide. And now, NineX just got ate the nade, and NineX is just trying to be over-aggressive, and I don't know how that's really going to pull off for him, as now his opponent does have the shaft and the beat on him. Does pick up that mega health. Looks like Wutang might be able to keep this match and have the map pick backfire on NineX. NineX desperately trying to get away as you see him shaft battling him. And oh man, Wutang gets another red armor, and NineX is just trying to get something done. 21-17, 52 seconds left. I think NineX just had the win taken out of his sails. Excellent job from Wutang. 3 seconds were left on that clock. He had 8 HP. Literally, if he got hit by 2 ticks of shaft, he would have lost this match, and he almost did. If you go back and watch, he almost lost in the last 3 seconds of this map. NineX is going to be hating himself after this. As you see, 21 seconds, 9-point spread. Wow, that was a match. This is the grand final. CPM 1 vs 1. I'm telling you, this is what Deathmatch Radio and this is what gaming needs. We need more of this. Intense overtime action. Boom! 28-17, and we're now going to Wutang.